Hi, I'm Janine Kays. Welcome to Geist Christian Church Weekday Ministries. I would love to give you a tour and talk about our programs here at Geist. First, when you come in the front doors, you'll come to the circle desk and there'll be someone here to meet you. You can sign in here and they will call one of us down to come and greet you. If there's not anybody at the front desk, there'll be a doorbell at our brown doors, and just ring the doorbell and we'll come and meet you there. Come on back and we'll get started with our tour. As you enter our children's hallway, the first two rooms you'll see are our CDO rooms. It stands for Child's Day Out. Let's check out one of the rooms as we go in. We split up our Child's Day Out classes into two age groups. This is the younger room, and it serves 18 months up to 2-year-olds. And everybody has a cubby. They need to bring a backpack and a lunch and a change of clothes. We'll also potty train, however you are potty training at home too. So if you're in diapers, we'll change diapers. If you're trying to use the potty or go cold turkey, we'll do that with you too. So whatever works for your family is what we'll try here as well. Our Children's Day Out classes are based on just playing and getting along with people, lots of songs, lots of sensory bins. They eat lunch in here with their teachers as well. There are 10 students with 2 teachers in this classroom. So lots of playing, lots of singing and dancing, some crafts, and lots of sensory bins. Let's check out the older classroom as well. As we go to the older classroom, those CDO kiddos are usually about 2.5 and 3 years old, but they haven't quite gotten to our 3-year-olds ready for preschool. We use August 1st as our cutoff date for each of our grade levels. So they're not quite 3 years old by August 1st to go to preschool, but this is our older room. They spend a little more time at circle time, getting introduced to our zoophonics, our letters, and our sounds. They also work hard on rotating inside the room. So they may be doing a craft at this table with their teacher. They may be doing some coloring or writing, practice writing lines at this table, and then maybe a sensory bin at the other table. But we work really hard on making them wait their turn before they go to the next station. As we leave the CDO classrooms, we're going to travel down the hallway to our preschool and pre-K classrooms. I want to talk a little bit more about all of our programs here at Weekday Ministries. We are a play-based school and also on a rotation model for our preschoolers and our pre-Kers. So in the morning, you would come and drop your child off. You'd line up outside the classroom if this were your child's class. And the teacher would come out and greet your child. Your child will choose his or her own greeting as part of our conscious discipline. And it gives them a little ownership in the day. So when the teacher comes out, your child will go into their classroom. They'll put their coat and their backpack and their lunch in their cubby and get started with their day. They'll practice a little handwriting and say their prayer for their day, as well as get their classroom job. And they'll do that for about the first 20 minutes in the morning. Then they're up and on the move, and they'll go to each of the classrooms. For rotations, this room is also a music room on Wednesday and Thursday, and faith and values on Monday and Tuesday. Our room right next door is our exploratory classroom. This is where we take our curriculum and just kind of make it explode. So we are forcing your kiddos to kind of play together in here. There are big themes for each month. For example, it might be a restaurant theme. And so each corner of the room might be decorated as the Pizza Hut. It might be a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks. It might be a Chinese restaurant. But each of the kiddos has to work in the restaurant, be a customer in the restaurant. We're forcing them to use eye contact and to actually communicate with each other and play together. As we go through the rooms too, each room has a Jack and Jill bath. So the kiddos are able to go to the restroom whenever they need to. They just need to tell the teachers that they're coming in. And Preschool is 2 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and pre-K is 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We also have an enrichment class that will add an extra day to your child's day if you choose to do that. It's a self-contained class, and it just adds another learning day to their week. Our language arts curriculum here at Geist is called Zoophonics, and every animal is associated with a letter. So for example, the letter A is Allie A, alligator, and she says ah, ah. So every letter has a sound and a kind of a sign that the kids get super excited about. So they'll love Zoophonics for sure. Our math curriculum here at Geist is everyday math. It's a problem-solving based math curriculum. Lots of calendar work, lots of patterning you'll see as well. And this is our art room in here. So your kiddos will have art at least once a week. It's not just coloring pictures. They'll talk about lines and shapes. They'll introduce lots of artists. So when your child comes home and talks about Van Gogh, you won't be surprised because they have done a project about it and studied the artist as well. Another rotation for your child is our lunchroom and our free play room. We build a free play section into their schedule. They can go to the gym for free play, outside on the playground, or use this space just to play, get some toys out on the rug, and play with their friends. They also come into the lunchroom and eat lunch with another class. We are not a peanut-free building, so if you have a food allergy, then we will work with you individually on that to keep everybody safe. Our next room is our kindergarten room. We have an awesome kindergarten here at Geist. The class student-to-teacher ratio is great. It's either 20 or 22 kiddos to 2 certified teachers. They are more than ready to go to first grade, as well as continuing to build that social emotional growth that is so, so important wherever they go after they leave us here at Geist. We follow HSD's language arts curriculum pretty closely. They'll have sight words, they'll have baggy books, guided reading. We are able to scaffold their curriculum really well with 2 certified teachers as well. They also go on a field trip once a month, so we really build that family community feel because parents are invited to field trips, so you get to know the class really, really well as well. We have a great outdoor classroom space as well as playgrounds for our kiddos to enjoy the outdoors. We have a smaller playground right over here for just our Child's Day Out students, so they have their own space to play. Preschool and pre-K and kindergarten can use all of this space to play. We get little trikes out as well, and they can ride on the circle path. We also have a butterfly garden the kiddos can walk through when it's spring and summer, and there are some awesome flowers there. We are a certified outdoor classroom space as well. So as you can see, there's a trail that goes around the building and around our playground. But in little spots on that trail, there are musical instruments for music. There are raised garden beds as well. There's little spots cut out into the woods for reading nooks so the kiddos can go out there with their class and read a story. There are great big places cut out in the woods as well, so the kids could do art projects with tree rubbings. They could do plays out there. And we also added a book walk on our trail, so everyone can follow the trail and read a book as they go. We have a great size gym, a full-size gym here at Geist as well. So not only do we have a gym class, but we also we give the classes each a free play time. So when the weather is bad and they can't get outside, we can bring out balls and hoops, even some little trikes and bikes for the kiddos to play in. We have chapel in here once a month as well to go along with our Faith and Values program. We invite parents to come in at the end of the day once a month and participate in chapel with us and our Faith and Values teacher. Our Faith and Values curriculum just encompasses all kinds of religions. Our theory is God loves us, we love God, and let's show our love for God to the world. So that's a great space for here as well. We also have kindergarten come in and they do a Thanksgiving play up on the stage. So it makes that kindergarten program just one more exciting feature, that they have their own line. They get to talk into a microphone in front of an audience, which is a great thing to go throughout life. And then we also have Thanksgiving feasts in here as well for the whole school. The kiddos get to invite one special guest and we feast in here for Thanksgiving. And then we also have a Christmas program for the entire school. So each of the grade levels gets to sing a song. The kindergarten also does a Christmas pageant or play. And then at the end of the year, kindergarten does or has graduation in here. Social emotional growth is a big part of every child's life, and especially here at school. We practice conscious discipline here. A lot of things is how we word things, like we love how you're using your walking feet instead of don't run down the halls. But every child will have some sort of conflict. So we like to have the child take care of that as well. For example, if your child is playing with a ball at school and someone takes that ball, we want your child to be able to say, "I don't like it when you take my toy," to the other child. The other child needs to be able to say, "I'm sorry for taking your ball," or for whatever the reason is. There has to be a reason behind just saying, "I'm sorry." But by the time they go to whatever school they're going to in elementary, hopefully they have a big voice that they'll be an independent learner. Communication is a big part of Weekday Ministries. We want to make sure you know what your child is doing each day. We have started private Facebook pages for each class that only the parents can tune into. That's where the teachers put pictures of your child doing all their activities during the day. It's a great place for you to look, to ask questions to your child, to say, "Hey, what happened with this project today?" So to start a great conversation maybe at dinner time. If you're interested in registering for our 2021-22 school year, you can find a registration form online on our website at geistwdm.org. They will look like this. There's a front and a back. You can prep what classes you like. It gives you the costs and the hours during our day.